This is Darren Mullins after Yate Town 6, Hungerford Town 2. Darren, first time as a manager, you've had 6 goals.
Yeah, it's obviously good. I think that we create a lot of chances in a lot of games, and you don't always get them to fall at the right time or go in. So to get 6 was good. Of course, they were down to 10 men at that point, but we found ourselves playing a couple of times against 10 men and struggled to probably break teams down. So that was really pleasing that we continued to not force the game, to play how we were playing, and I think we got our just deserves. I thought we controlled the majority of the game really, and disappointed probably the way they got the first goal with a penalty. It was a little bit frustrating with the decision. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a minute, but and then the second goal I thought was soft as well in terms of our defending. But other than that, I thought we were superb. There was a lot of desire today. I thought we started the game really well. We're tenacious in midfield. We won a lot of second balls, a lot of tackles, and we just felt like that spark was there today. And I think once you got the first goal, I think that's always important in a game like this, especially in difficult conditions. But I think the way we played, the way we tried to keep the ball on the floor and stick to our principles, and we got our just deserves today.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really entertaining game. As you said, difficult conditions. And it's a wet, drizzly, cold night. But the quality of the football was great. And to have James Ollis scoring a hat-trick, first hat-trick we've had since we did get one last season, I believe. And then your 3 subs coming on and all scoring. I mean, it was just a fantastic performance. Excellent football, great entertainment, and all round, you must be really, really pleased.
Yeah, really pleased. Like you said, obviously James got his hat-trick today. I probably think he'll look back and he'd probably think he could have 6 or 7, to be fair. But it's one of those days, and he's managed to get 3, so that's fantastic. And then, like you said, the subs have come on, and I think we spoke about that quite a few times already this season, because we're a squad. We need all the players, and they need to be ready to come on. And when you come on, you need to try and make an impact, and they definitely done that. Obviously, Marlon, his overall game was fantastic when he came on. He got his penalty and took that superbly into the top corner, and then he was heavily involved in Ollis's, I think it was his 3rd. Fantastic play out wide, and the way he weaved in and out a few players. I think he was rolling back the years a little bit. And then super pleased for Lucas to come on, and the way he played, his desire, the way he closed down and pressed, and then to get himself in the box and finish. And the same for Omar, the way he's come on as well. And again, we've asked him to get in the box a little bit more, and he's gone and done it. And I think credit to those boys, because I'm sure they've been frustrated. They haven't been able to get the minutes probably they wanted. But I think they both understand that. Look, the lads that are on the pitch are doing okay at the moment. They have to be patient, and all they can do is, when they come on, make an impact, and they've done so. So that's really pleasing. But like you said, overall, I just thought it was a really good performance. I thought the boys at the back, like I said, we can do better with the second goal. We'll always unpick a lot of things, but I thought they were superb. They were really calm in possession. They've done their jobs out of possession, and it helps keep Aaron having a quiet afternoon. So I'm extremely pleased. And even when Lloydie came on, I thought he controlled the game really well as well. So I'm sure I've missed a few players out, but I just thought really pleased with all of them. It's a fantastic result. I think it breeds confidence again. I think that's 4 unbeaten now. I think 2 draws and 2 wins. So that's all we can ask for. We asked for a big response to a couple of our recent home performances, where we were disappointed with the result and also the performance, and we backed up what looks like a really good point now away from home on Saturday. And when you get 3 points at home, it makes it not a bad week so far. So be pleased with the result, be pleased with the goals we scored, but it's only 3 points. But like I said, we have to breed confidence of that and go into Saturday with raring to go.
And it's good to see James Taylor got 2 assists. I think it might have been 3, but it's definitely 2.
Yeah.
And to see Ollie Jenkins back, and he had the shot cleared off the line as well.
Yeah, look, I thought JT was fantastic, especially second half. He almost looked like the old JT, really. Some driving runs, and he often does that. We're always demanding and wanting more quality once he gets into those positions, and I thought he done that today, especially, like I said, especially in the second half. So that's his levels, that's where he's at, and I know he demands a lot of himself as well. So hopefully we continue to see more of that. And like you said, Ollie's back. He's pleased. He's been itching to play. Like we said before, he's had to follow the protocol and make sure he's ready to go and all signed off, and he's done his hard work back at Western. And he's back training with us, and then happy to see him back on a pitch and playing football.
And it's Dorchester Town on Saturday. That'll be another tough game. They'll be fighting for their lives as well.
Yeah, of course. I've said it week after week. I think Borough probably sound like a broken record, but yeah, they're all difficult games. We know that they will pose their own problems. We played them away earlier on the season and probably got what we deserved, I think, up at their place. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Like you said, they're fighting for their lives, like a lot of teams in this league. You know, they've got their targets to try and at least stay in this league and their own ambitions. So yeah, but we're going to come into the game full of confidence, full of belief. The squad's in a good place. And we're not really carrying any injuries or anything. So you couldn't wish for a better game to go into that one. And yeah, the lads just need to turn up and perform and show the same desire and work ethic like they did today. And hopefully it'll be a positive result.
Well, thanks for your time again, Darren. Let's just hope it's a little bit warmer on Saturday.
Yeah, let's hope so. Cheers, Bob. Thank you.